Ray?
Ryan, we're back, baby. We're back.
We are extremely back. The
Big
last
back.
time we sat here on this here set, we threw out a very casual 5-1.
5-1, 19 and 10 week.
You know what I'm interested to find out though is 19 and 10. That's really good.
Yeah.
He's killed up.
So like my
Including
golf
yours
game was
3-0.
dialed this summer because during the
right.
golf league I
Right.
had a guaranteed Monday
Yeah.
outing.
Yeah.
And then I always found another weekend outing. So I'm like getting out on the course 2 times a week, you know? And then I missed like a week and a half.
It does.
And everything was just gone.
It does it to you.
Even today, as I found picks missing yesterday, felt
Yep.
a little out.
So
of
let's
it.
just see if we can get back in our rhythm.
Yeah. Big win for you and our guy Big Tone. He finally did it.
Oh my God.
He
So, yeah,
finally did it.
It's a
baby.
shame that I wasn't on the show last week because everyone knows my power rankings of golfers I love is 1, Colin Morikawa, 2, Tony Finau.
Big Tone.
And I just wonder if I would have been in on Tony before the tournament. Then I wake up on Saturday morning and like big giant message from DraftKings being like 25% profit boost on the golf. So I open up the app and I'm like, who do I like that's at the top? And it was like Tony was in like 3rd or 4th. He was at plus 1,600, boosted it up to plus 2,000. Only golf bet I made all week. Bang.
That sucks. I wish I got in. I didn't even know it was a good tournament. That
Yeah,
should have
the
taken
playoffs.
advantage of the 25%.
And then it went to a playoff. Did you see what happened?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
No,
Because
kind of been undialed.
right. You didn't know why I was sending you that I bet on Tony.
I mean, I assumed, we were
Right,
celebrating a dub. But
So Big Tone is down 2 on late in the back or early back 9. And then he throws an absolute dart, eagles a par 5, gets within one or tied with John Rahm. Rambo is just striping it. I mean, he was striping it all weekend.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, golf, she's a fickle beast.
That's golf for you.
Just gone. I mean, he can't hit a drive straight. He's in bunkers. He's having to pitch out. So he goes away. So then it looks like Big Tone's going to run away with it, or I guess win comfortably. Out of nowhere, Cam Smith, cousin of the Golf Bros, Cam.
Wow.
Not actually. But
I'll take it.
he birdies 16 and 17 to get to 20 under as well. And he actually has a putt to win it in regulation for a birdie on 18 at 21 under. He misses that. They go to a playoff. Tony tees off first, absolutely darts it down the middle. And
It's Big Tone for
cousin
ya.
Cam, the jitters got to him. He blows it out of bounds. I don't know if I've ever seen that on a playoff hole. It was over.
Wow.
I mean, so when you go out of bounds, you have to tee off again,
Yeah.
and you're hitting your 4th shot. So like, it was over.
That's not happening.
It was the most stress-free
Wow.
golf playoff victory I've ever had.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That was a good deal. What were the odds on
I
that
guess
in the
you're
end?
hitting your 3rd.
What was the juice?
Um,
Were we in Woney territory or Baby Beluga?
yeah, it's your 3rd off the tee box. Excuse my rules link.
Oh, there you
knowledge.
go.
I never hit it out of bounds, so I wouldn't know.
How could
What was your question?
What was the juice on that? What was the yak? Was that Woney, Baby Beluga,
That's a double baby beluga.
double BB? You love.
2 little baby belugas
see that.
swimming next to each other with mother hovering over them.
A twin beluga, perchance.
Yes. So that was legendary, and I've since begun to reinvest the winnings. Yesterday on the show, we were talking about a couple futures bets that we really liked. One being Teddy Bridgewater to be the starter.
Yeah.
One
Plus
being
130, crazy.
Jerry Jeudy over 65.5 receptions. I know.
Even money? Even Steven?
Pretty close to it, if not. I think it's minus 110.
Gosh, it's a shame the Teddy bet won't hit early enough for me to then reinvest
Double it
those
down.
winnings
Yeah,
on
it
Judy.
doesn't. It wouldn't go down until it's not going to hit until the first snap.
Yeah,
of the
first
season.
snap, exactly. Right.
If it hits, because there's always Broncos storylines always find a way to turn over.
Well, and I mean, we've seen enough quarterbacks to know nothing's guaranteed, even if a coach says something.
Yes. Okay, let's jump into the big three today.
Let's do it.
It's a tough slate, but the Rockies and Cubs are out there. We'll start with mine because I want to ask you this, Dre.
Big local guy.
Is this series between the Rockies and Cubs the worst home team versus the worst road team? Is there something to profit off there?
Oh, gosh.
Or, do you know until yesterday the Cubs had lost 13 consecutive home games?
They've been crazy. Road games, you mean?
Home games.
I mean, they've just been horrendous.
So you've got the worst home
They've
team versus
packed
the
it.
worst road team. Yesterday, the Rockies have it in hand the whole game. They blow it at the end. I mean, couldn't follow the script any better.
It's kind of a bettor's delight in the MLB today. Rockies Cubs are one. It's, longtime listeners will remember, it's the classic poo-poo platter. Nothing gets me more excited than Rockies Cubs, Diamondbacks Pirates.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh my gosh, do I want to watch and bet on that? Angels Orioles sounds phenomenal. So I think there are some advantages to be had. But back to Rockies Cubs.
Okay, so back to Rockies Cubs and my big three, which I've gone heavy on this because I believe that this is a predictable series. Now, I pretty much predicted it yesterday, although our picks weren't that great. But I knew the game flow. There's going to be a lot of strikeouts.
Yes.
There's going to be not that many runs scored, although, again, it ends up they end up backdooring the over. But we had a good feel for it. So I am on team sneaky profitable. Bad home team, bad road team. That seems like you get bad baseball, and that's something we can work with. So I start with the under. Rockies Cubs under 9. You've got Herm on the mound. Justin Steele?
Damn straight.
Justin Steele sounds slightly like a porn star, but that's okay. What's his
Big
ERA?
porn vibes. 322.
Okay, again,
322.
so 2 solid pitchers on the mound.
Yeah.
Two bad offenses, at least when they're
Yes.
not in Coors
Yes.
Field. That feels juicy. Then yesterday, bro, D-Line sits in here just hammering me with stats and telling me about how the Cubs strike out more than any other team since all the trades especially. And he also had another crazy, really good one about strikeouts in the Cubs. So we're going back to that.
He took the sense over.
Yes, he did. And it hit in like 3 innings.
6.5.
So Herman's at 6.5.
My spidey senses are tingling because on a daily basis, I'm probably reviewing 2 strikeout props.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of these guys, these 1s and 2s where you'd want to hammer the strikeout props, overall, the over has been more profitable, but the last 2 months, the under's been hitting more. And I wonder how much them taking away the sticky stuff has influenced that. And I don't know how to... I really would have to go game log by game log, the top 50 guys in the majors to see where this is at. But just my spidey senses are starting to think that at large, the under's more profitable. Now, this, I think, is a 50-50 proposition at plus money, similar to Teddy and Locke. 50-50 proposition, you just take the plus money.
There you go. Finally, Rockies first 5 money line minus 140. The Rockies, obviously, even when they're bad, they're often in the game in the first 5 innings. And again, I think this is a solid proposition for them to be ahead in the first 5 innings.
Well, and the book is telling you minus 140. That's good. Steely Boy, though, might scare you a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or I almost called him Jordan. Justin, in fact. Justin.
I can't believe
Right,
Zach,
right. We got student loans here.
I can't believe Zach is complaining about the picks yesterday as if we haven't given out 300 over 300 out of 500 winners.
Ryan, what we did when you were gone? A lot of big 3 Shark Tank. I give you I propose 9 picks for you, and you got to select 3. You can also switch any of those 9 with one of my big 3 or odds-boosted picks from the daily slate. Maybe on these poo-poo platters plates, we do a little mutual Shark Tank with each other. Huh?
I like this.
That's fun. It's a genuinely fun game.
Who came up with that?
Me. I came
Good
up
job.
with everything that happened Tuesday through Friday. The guys just had to come in and talk sports. It was delightful. I will be talking sports. It's not a big 3. It's a big 4 because I felt like I can't guarantee a winning record with the big 3, Ryan. But you know what I can guarantee? a winning record with a Big Four. Let's go to the Big Four and label Big Three because, I mean, we do own the copyright. All right. I told you I love the poo-poo platter, and it starts with Angels at Orioles. Yurfie time. USA starting pitchers in this beauty combining for 11.67 ERA, Ryan.
What about USA? You said something USA?
Yurfie City, USA?
Oh, okay.
And then
I thought you said USA starting pitchers. I thought you were saying like going American.
I do think I missed. I probably didn't say city. One of the. I've got a bunch of regulars I need to hit, get to my regular. Sometimes I botch the lines even to my regular jokes. And get this:
play the hits.
The over Angels Orioles has hit the last 9 meetings between these two crappy teams.
Wow.
Yeah, you love.
How
that.
are the Angels bad?
They're 62 and 64. They're like semi in it.
How?
Yeah,
They
no.
have Mike Trout
and Ohtani. Yeah, and you're in LA. Like, you shouldn't be able to have that small market stuff going for you.
Honestly, they should lose their franchise.
Most underrated sports movie of all time, Angels in the Outfield, about them.
We don't even know. You couldn't tell me anything about Angels in the Outfield.
That is the movie I would watch when I would pretend to be sick and stay home from school as a youngster.
Oh, I watched Cool Runnings when I did that.
Cool. That was heavy in the rotation as well. Then we're going Nerfy. Tampa Bay at Philly, plus 105. Philly starter, Ranger Suarez. He went from the bullpen to starting, and he's done well against potent offenses. He's at least got the juice to give us a Nerfy in the first one. Tampa's always got great pitchers. This will be a fine Nerfy, and I love that we're getting plus value. Tampa, one of the biggest swings from home and away in the first inning. 0.081 runs at home, 0.43 runs on the road. That's in the first inning grind. So great job fading them with the Nerfy. Then we go back to Yurfie City, USA. Washington at Miami. You thought the combined 11.67 ERA from the Angels-Orioles was intriguing? How about a combined ERA of 14.82 from these two trash pitchers in Nats, Miami? And get this, Yurfie hit in each of the last 8 outings where the Nats have gone to Lone Depot Park. That's right. I wrote down the name of that crappy ballpark in my notes. That's how much I care.
What's it called?
To get Lone Depot Park. That's how much I care about giving you.
Home Depot?
Lone Depot, sir.
Lone Depot.
Lone Depot.
There's a team playing at a stadium called Lone Depot.
Yeah, it's the Marlins. It's the most empty stadium in baseball every single year. You know this.
Maybe they should change it from LOAN to LONE because all the people there are lonely.
Oh, that's such a good joke. It was almost sad. I feel sad for them because you burned them so good. And then Detroit at St. Louis. You know I love young ace pitchers, Ryan, and that's what we've got. A Nerfy special, minus 120. Casey Mize, the former Auburn stand-up and first overall pick for the Detroit Tigers. He's been very good.
Can't believe Mize.
Damn straight you can't believe Mize. And then Jack Flaherty, who's having an outstanding season for the Cards. And I also don't trust the offenses in this one, so there's your Nerfy of the night. Booyah.
That's a Yerf Nerf special right there.
Sure is.
Yeah, here, let's pull up some of these comments. So he says, this is what you've done to me lately, podcast. You go MIA for a week, then crush my dreams first day back. The problem was
3-0 Monday, though. Let's not forget.
Right. Yeah, I'm still
big contributor to the 19-10 week.
Thank you. The problem is we didn't have the A team together.
We didn't have the A team. Yeah, and kind of on me, thrown together a little like this. So it sounds like great stats from.
What was that last one from Zach? The bottom there. It says, "Angels, angels, take me to the promised land." The angels.
Right. If you had a comma with the possessive after the first S on angels, it would have really driven it home.
Right. Is that? Yeah, I guess.
Angels is angels.
Right.
Yeah.
Did we talk about then how you can, the Buffalo sentence?
No.
Oh, because like the angels reminds me of this sentence where if you say Buffalo 7 consecutive times, it's actually a real sentence. Google it because I don't want to go through the lines that it takes to get there. But I also then found this guy on TikTok who was roasting the English language, and he was saying that there's a sentence where you could have 6 that's in a row
Yeah.
that would actually make sense.
I'm so confused right now.
So I think I can actually explain this one. Okay, so if you were saying to one of my picks, like, I don't think that pick is necessary. You see how you said that 2 times in a row?
Oh, yeah.
If it was written down, I would say, like, I don't think that comes after is necessary, because you said 2 that's. So that. I don't think that comes after is necessary. That's actually a real sentence.
Wow. I was thinking about this on the drive here. I take tremendous pleasure in knowing that our record is so good, undeniably good, people have to tune in. Mm-hmm. But they have to sift through all this.
They do. I love that
just
too.
Have to.
And Eric feels like he's being attacked because we said the A team wasn't together.
You know, it's a hard one, Eric. It takes a special person to have their self-esteem rewarded or taken away by their daily record.
A lot of times,
and that's a sweet spot where I am right now.
Like, I was confident coming into us doing this show that we would have winners.
I wasn't.
I know. No one else was.
No.
But a lot of times I do think to myself, like...
That's why we didn't keep a record for like a year.
We did, though.
Yeah, we did. That's true. That's true.
But then we restarted it all because we kind of stopped and we got lost.
Right, we were unit tracking
We
for
were
a
unit
minute.
tracking for a while. That was way too much work.
We were cranking units.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, man.
I bet our overall record is even more impressive.
Oh, my. You are so right.
Right. So I was confident in that. But once in a while I do think, like, what would have happened if we just gave out losers every day?
I don't know. It'd be like a fun shtick. I
Right.
think we lean into it more and people could
That's
fade
true.
us.
We
It'd
are
be
good
just
at that.
fun. Yeah.
Okay, before we move on, I want to give a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yes,
Dre,
yes.
I've been gone for a week.
No,
Do we have an updated rankings?
I know there have been updated rankings. I couldn't believe that. Still unanimous number 1 in the double-fisted standings.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow. DraftKings always delivers.
Scam likely really hammering me now. Love
SGP,
that.
by the way, I had a nice little SGP on the Broncos preseason game. Now, they didn't have player props, so I had to get creative about what I was parlaying. But I'm up to 2 now. 2 winners.
You know what? The absence that was felt most from Ryan, and it's all related to DraftKings Sportsbook. So this is all part of the read.
Sure is.
Their new SGP, we get a $10 free bet. This is the same show where J Mike goes 3-0 on Big 3 Shark Tank. We put together an SGP for the free bet, and it's a winner. Only the last leg of the SGP was supposed to be my first 3 innings Rockies money line. But I don't have you here. I always get confused in the SGP of what's what. I took the 3rd inning 3-way money line.
No.
So they were leading in the first 3 innings, but they tied 1-1 in the 3rd inning. So the SGP doesn't hit, even though I structured a winning SGP on the show. But that only at DraftKings Sportsbook, guys. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yes.
And luckily, it was free money.
It was free money.
So
and you can get free money right now if you place a bet on any football market. Might I suggest Jerry Jeudy over 65.5 receptions. What you can do then is get $200 in free bets spread out.
Whoa.
As 8 $25 free bets. You can put one on Teddy Bridgewater to be the starter, one on Broncos over 7.5, one on whatever, and just start raking it in. And then on top of that, you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. So make sure you're 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Okay, Dre. We've got a couple things to discuss here. I'm blanking on one of them. But one of them is building an SGP for this Rockies game.
Yeah.
So
And then I hope you're ready for Wild Weather Wednesday because
that's what it was.
Best record ever 10-14 last week.
Whoa, 10 of 14.
Yeah, 10 of 14.
You said 10 and 14.
I know.
Sounds like
I
like
mix
a
it up.
Rockies
I mix it
record
up.
over the last month.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we don't do that.
Okay,
Winners
so
only.
let's jump into the SGP Lounge. And I will teach you how to correctly place these bets because clearly you couldn't do it without me.
No, I can't do it. And guys, if you're not there yet, it's the SGP switch. So you click on the game, you go within the game, and then
Gotta flip the switch.
yeah, flip the switch, baby.
I just flipped the switch.
Exactly.
So, Dre,
Yeah.
what was I going to ask you? Oh, wait,
boy.
no, I forgot. Oh, do you do the thing where you round your bets down to an even number every time?
What do you mean?
Let's say you have like $89.66 in your slip. Do you always go full unit? Let's say your full unit was $20. Would you go 20 on your bet, or would you do $19.66 to make it round down to $70 even?
No, I reserve that for the sprinkle.
Right,
So I'll
okay,
make four $10 bets.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do another sprinkle on 5, and then the like stupid parlay I put together gets the $4.99.
But you do like when your bets are placed.
I have a nice round number in the account right now. Yeah.
Because people were asking me yesterday, like, why did you place $16.66 on Tony Finau? And I was like, well, I was at something 56 or something 66.66. So to round it down to an even 50, I did 16.66. They're like, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wanted to in the comments, let us know if you do that as well, or are you just a savage with cents hanging around all day?
Probably.
All right, SGP time.
Rockies under, yeah. We'll buy the under now.
You're saying Rockies money line?
No. Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, we're not leaning Rockies?
No. I'm actually staying away from the money line. This series it's like the lesser of two evils. I don't want either side.
How about Cubbies run line then?
No.
Oh. Well, you said money line. I wanted to make sure that didn't apply to money.
So run lines. Let's start with the under. But I want.
But we're buying it at 9.
Well, I was gonna say I want to get it at 9.5 is what you have to get it at.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't want that 8.5.
No.
Okay, let's move on to hits. Yesterday I didn't put any hits in mine, and I felt like that was an L. But I just didn't trust any of these clowns. One person I do trust today is where is he? Where's my guy? Charlie Blackmon. He's such an old school fella, and I just feel like being in Wrigley Field, is important to him.
Yeah.
We should probably the hometown kid.
Bodie, rocking everywhere.
Okay, we're getting.
I was so ready.
We're getting Bodie in there. That's all I want in the hitter props.
No CJ Cron?
What is it? Is my calendar off, or is it Tuesday?
I know. Connor Joe?
No.
That hair feels like it'd play in Chi-Town.
I don't think so. I think it's more of a New York hairstyle.
Fair enough. I can't get that analysis anywhere else, folks.
Okay.
B-Raj?
No more hits.
Fine.
German Marquez, strikeouts thrown. Since we're already over 6.5, let's build ourselves a little safety net here.
Safeman's 5.5. 5+.
5+ exactly is where we're going.
One.
German hits allowed. I don't think I can go more than 3.
Okay, we'll buy it down to 3. That's fine.
They don't have the other pitcher in there.
With the SGPs, we buy everything down. We're always building some safements.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, you gotta let your car breathe. You gotta. I was mimicking a horse racing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes.
God, yeah, you're pretty good.
That's great. Usually
okay. That's all. I
don't laugh as much at our inappropriate.
That's all I really want there.
Okay.
This is
such a safements.
No, we're gonna get some other stuff in here. I just don't know what yet.
Charlie Blackmon
innings.
Ready?
So let's go innings. Total runs 5th.
Oh yeah, no, innings is good. We know what's coming in the innings. I'm feeling a nerfy first 3 innings Rockies money line.
All right, this is how we're gonna get this thing really juicy.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
Finally found it. You can go first 5 innings / money line. I'm going Rockies first 5 innings, Cubs to win. That's gonna give this thing some crazy odds.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that just
first
took
5
it
innings /
to plus
money line.
5,500.
And you pick which one?
Rockies first 5, Cubs money line.
He's done it. That's the way to go.
I know.
What's that bet on its own?
It's got to be really good. I know I said I was staying away from the money line, but that's just the script already exists.
I mean, we're in Baby Beluga territory, and yeah, that's 10 free. You probably used your free one yesterday.
I used my free one as soon as I got back.
Semi-day off on the betting. Semi-weekend off.
For me?
No, for me.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
I was out of
You bet on Tony Finau.
I was out of betting territory all last week. So when I got back on the weekend, it was time to go to work.
I honestly don't. I don't think I'll ever leave the state or fly again.
Honestly, you should have what you call the no-fly list, but it's just a list of states that don't have legal betting.
That'd be phenomenal. Luckily, Kate's family, Illinois, it's legal.
Yep.
And in Italy and Europe, it's legal, so we're fine.
Not on DraftKings, though.
Not on DraftKings, no. No, not on DraftKings, that's true.
What are those legislators doing over there?
Legislators get it done.
All right, so
that's the SGP. That was our dilemma.
6-pick SGP, under 9.5. Charlie Blackmon to get a hit. David Bodie to get a hit. Herman over 5 strikeouts thrown. Herman over 3 hits allowed. Rockies to win the first 5 innings. Cubs to win the game. It's like safe. Gamble.
Like, boom.
I kind of like that.
It's so Rockies, though. That's the bet. Oh, and I feel terrible. I didn't answer Spence, who was giving us some good data to mine, which I might get to that. I might not. There's a lot of things cooking up in here in the old noggin.
Yeah.
But this I would really like to know. Like, if you bet this every single game and it was always plus 800 or more for the Rockies to lead in the first 5 and then lose the game, would you be up? I would love to know the overall units on this
on the road
specific
for sure.
bet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also think, like, if you always bet on before the game, Rockies first 5 money line, and then in the 5th inning after they've won it, then you bet the other side live.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Football season's almost here, and we're
just
now like
figured out
cooking up
baseball.
all these great baseball strategies.
All right, I'm putting it in $4 to win.
You used your free one already?
Yeah, I used my free one.
Okay. And it hit?
Unless there's another one.
It
no,
hit, you said?
no. They would actually.
You
I
said
was
you were-
gonna use it on the Broncos one that I put together, but it was only MLB.
That's coming soon.
So this is a 486 to win 272.
Yeah, or the $10 free to win $550. So, boom.
Nice.
Yeah, real
Very
nice.
nice.
Real
Okay.
nice. It's a wony.
Should
It's a
we?
whale. That's a pony whale.
A whale pony.
A whale pony. Yeah. Yep.
A wony. Okay.
Well, guys, that's all for us.
No.
They've got-
Oh wait, it's Tuesday. Never mind.
Talk about having to check our calendars. We should almost instead of like actually Monday through Sunday, we could have a DNVR Bets calendar, and every day of the week has a specific, like Friday's Connor Joe, CJ Crone. Okay, I can't.
What looks like? Let's just get to these last few comments here.
Oh, we've got
before
some
we
good
get out
ones.
of here. Go the other way though. So
Well,
what are
there's
the
not
people
great
talking about?
juice right now.
We know that legislators. We got to talk to the
Yeah,
legislators.
yeah,
What did
yeah.
Kyle say there below, Zach? Where's the Den quarterback bet? Hidden in the app. Great question. So you go into NFL, then you go into player futures, and it starts on starting quarterback. Scroll to the bottom of that. Broncos is second to last. It's still, well, let's double check right now.
Yeah, this morning it
'cause-
was still lock minus 190, Teddy plus 130.
I
But
can't
let's
believe
double
that.
check.
I can't believe that.
I can't either.
That's just holding steady there. Hold on.
But so much of those bets are more perception.
Oh, Dre,
than-
the people. We made it too public.
It happened, huh? Tell me.
It's off the board.
Ah.
It is off the board.
There you go, folks.
So there you go. Hopefully you listened yesterday and got in. If you think that Teddy's going to get the job.
Yeah, right.
No one. I don't. Well, according to the poll I ran today, 83% of people hope that he doesn't.
Hope springs eternal, folks.
All right. Anything else in the comments that we needed to touch on? Nothing. All right. Thanks you guys for listening, and we will talk to you tomorrow.